Welcome back to Power Lunch. Let's get now to that resignation of the high-profile CEO of a tech startup. But it's not OpenAI. It's Cruise we're talking about now. Deirdre Bosa joins us with more on this saga. And what a saga it is as well, Deirdre.
Yeah, not the first saga we're talking about today. Top executives out of the door, a larger company trying to exert control, locked in fierce competition with Google. Doesn't just describe Sam Altman and OpenAI today. Cruise, the self-driving car startup owned by GM, lost its CEO Kyle Vogt over the weekend, and a second co-founder, Dan Khan, also announced his resignation today. Now, Cruise, of course, has had a number of recent missteps. The California DMV suspended its license. It then suspended all operations on public roads, issued a voluntary recall of nearly 1,000 cars, and it was involved in a high-profile accident with a pedestrian here in San Francisco. Regulators have accused the company of not being completely transparent. GM bought the company in 2016 and had huge ambitions for the startup, but since then, Waymo, which is owned by Google, has taken the early lead, and it continues to operate on the streets here. In its last earnings report, GM revealed that it has lost roughly $2 billion on Cruise just so far this year, including $732 million in the third quarter alone. So this is a lot of cash burn for a project which is now in doubt. Kyle Vogt says he plans to spend time with family and explore some new ideas. The company's EVP of engineering will now take the role of president and CTO along with the general counsel. And really, Kelly, like AI, self-driving technology, it costs a lot of money. It's fraught with regulation and now executive changes at the top. You know, Robotaxi is one of the most promising technologies along with generative AI here in San Francisco and the Valley, thrown into doubt today as well.
And I think, Deirdre, this one feels almost more impactful. I understand people say that, AI is going to, kill off humanity, but Cruise was involved literally in fatal accidents. So it feels like there still needs to be more details about this partnership and the, wisdom of San Francisco regulators and letting them have their way on the streets. And so where do we go next for those who would like to see autonomous driving down the road?
I mean, the whole point of autonomous driving, right, is to make the roads safer. You don't have drivers who get tired. You don't have drivers who drink and drive. You don't have drivers that are sleepy. But regulators, and we spoke with a number of them, say that there's not enough transparency. They need more information to see how these things are actually operating on the street. And that's really central to this case of Cruise suspending its operations. The regulators accuse them of not being totally transparent. And, that goes back to Kyle Vogt. When I sat down with him not long ago, just a few months ago, he said that that was sort of the pinnacle of what they were trying to do, but the regulators don't feel that way. So Waymo will continue, maybe get the edge here, but there are some concerns justified that robotaxis are moving too quickly. They need to take a pause and make sure that they develop safely.
And indeed. Deirdre, thank you very much. Our Deirdre Bosa.